of consulting and accounting service. In this video, present accounting cycle of the company Office Supply.
Consulting and accounting service will offer a quality service. The main task is to carry out accounting and financial service and also offer consultation. It has highly trained to professionals to perform the different accounting transactions and will be compliant with the tax obligation in accordance with law. Consulting and accounting service has the following professionals which has assigned responsibilities. The engineer Carmen Cerny is the project organize and complete the source documents as the invoice statements. The engineer Evelyn Espinosa, the register in the journal operation and transaction of enterprise. The engineer of Tatiana Huanca is the perform general ledger dusting of each of the accounts and sub-accounts of the account journal. The engineer Mireya Zuriaga is the elaborate the balance sheet and income statement. The engineer Gabriela Macas, controlling inputs and outputs of the merchandise, develop the sales reports in manual.
Sales report. Sales report provided a record of past performance and can be used as a tool to predict future business performance.
Annual Sales Report 2015. In 2015, the Office Supplies Company started its activities in selling office supplies. Between January to February, revenue hovered around $700. From March to May, the revenue dramatically increased to $1,000. As a result, the stock class. In June and July, the revenues were stable because there were no longer many purchases of school supplies. In August to October, the revenues dropped dramatically, to $519 as a result of opening of the new company weekend hours. In November, the revenues stabilized and steadily increased to $699. In December, the revenue was $839.25. As a result, the decrease of our price.
Wanted budget analyst. The office accountant consulting and accounting service is seeking an accountant immediately. Requirements: professional experience, labor recommendations, curriculum, time availability, responsible and honest, willingness to work under pressure, has 30 years or more. Responsibilities include elaborate the cash flow statements, elaborate cost and sales statements. Interested, call 2794197 or send your curriculum to the mail consulting and accounting service.
Our accounting office needs professionals in accounting for that elaborate the cash flow statements and cost and sales statements. Then the accounting cycles is the big office supplies IC company. Balance sheet. Balance sheet is the shows a company's financial status at a certain moment in time. The balance sheet follows these equations is the assets equals liabilities and owner's equity.
The structure of balance sheet. The balance sheet is the year part to go the company's name. For example, Big Office Supplies AC balance sheet December 5, 2015. Then assets, current assets, cash and cash equivalent, for example, cash, bank, and stock merchandise. And total assets. Non-current assets, property, plant, and equipment. For example, vehicle, computer equipment, and total non-current assets. And total assets. Liability, current liability, suppliers, total liability, owner's equity, and total liabilities and owner's equity. In the final part, to go the signature of managers and accountants.
Accountant journal. There are booked every day chronological commercial operation by a company or business. In the accountant journal is registered purchase and sales you made, so too as expenditure generated. The accountant journal. The carry of transaction interperiod. A purchase tax analysis this dear day of December 2015 took place. Merchandise for sale is purchased from the company style. Invoice number 001001014. 20 calculator, $15 is 1. 10 box on maker to $10 is 1. 13 netbooks, 8 cents is 1. Clickbooks, 30 cents is 1. The bill is cancelled more bags 25% and difference will cancel and will exchange 19 days. On the debit side there, purchase $220. Back pay $14. On the credit side there, that will 101% to $20. Cash $61.05. Not the receivable $108.15. The documents used by the company are as follows. Invoice. An invoice is an administrative document that serves as proof of the sale of a good or service and has included and the information of the operation. Voucher bill holding is the obligation of the purchase of goods and service, not to vary the full value of the purchase to the supplier, but to keep or retain a percent in taxes. Check. Extending a document delivered person to person so it can withdraw an amount of money from the funds that it has in the bank. Will of exchange. The will of exchange is a document with which a natural or legal person is to tell another to pay an amount in favor of the third party on a certain date. Payroll. It is records that legs accompany to the detailed payments and discounts you have to your employees every month. The accounts are general ledger, cash, bank, merchandise, vehicle, computer equipment, supplies, equity, purchase, back pay, income tax withholding 1%, not receivable, sale, back budget, cleaning materials, professional fees, back withholding 15%, back service, rental expense, average costs, wage and salaries, ES payout, cost of sales.
Trial balancing. Balancing checking the correct balances of accounts, both real assets, liabilities, capital, and expenses. In the trial balances, accounts are listed with their balances to make sure that every type debit, sum, and equity. The trial balances in working documents and not final reports.
The trial balances consist of the following: heading, accounts, and total. In the heading are company name, document name, and date. For example, company name, Big Office Supplies AS, document name, trial balances and date December 1st, 2015. We take account of the accounting ledger, the accounts we have, for example, cash, bank, merchandise, vehicle, computer equipment, suppliers, equity, purchase, VAT pay, retention tax with 101%, not receivable, sales, VAT collect, cleaning materials, professional fees, VAT withholding 13%, basic service, rental expense, advertising costs, wages and salaries is payable. In the trial balance sheet, it is done by the following. For example, in the account cash, on the debit with 20,931 and 7 cents, and credit have 192 and 3 cents. We subtracting these two quantities, and we have to check if the result we have in debtor or creditor. In this case, we state in debtor. The same is done with all accounts. Then add a debit and credit. We shall keep the same amount. Debtor and creditor, and we must also be the same amount.
Income statements used to calculate the net profit and loss of the company and to describe the structure of revenue and expenditure of the company.
The income statement is composed of the following accounts: sales less sales cost equals gross profit on sales less operation expenses. The operation expenses is made up cleaning materials, professional fees, rental expenses, basic service, advertising costs, wages and salaries. Subtracting gross profit on sales with operation expenses and gives results operation profit. Less 15% participation workers equals profit before income tax. Less 22% income tax equals net profit. The net profit is 149 and 24 cents.
The balance sheet. The balance sheet shows financial information over a period of time. On the other hand, the balance sheet shows company financial status at a certain moment in time. The balance sheet consists of three parts.
The three parts of balance sheet are the heading, the body, and the signatures. In the heading have the name of business, Big Office Supplies ES Company, the name of a statement, balance sheet, and the date of the statement to December 31, 2015. In the body have assets, liabilities, and owner's equities, with sub-accounts and their value. In the signature half of the manager and accountant.
The cash flow statement. The cash flow statement reports the cash generated and used during the time interval specified in this heading. The cash flow statement contains operating activities, investing activities, financing activities, and supplemental information.
In the cash flow statement have three parts: the heading, the body, and the signatures. In the heading have the name of business, Big Office Supplies ES Company, the name of a statement, cash flow statement, and the date, to December 31,
2015. Anybody had income earned, cash show, tax withholding that are 1%, VAT college, uses cash, cash purchase, documents to pay, tax withholding 1%, VAT pay, cleaning supplies, professional fees is payable, advertising costs, basic service, rental expenses, wages and salaries, operating cash balance, plus opening balance cash bank. Final balance cash bank 33,495 with 70 cents. And the signatures of manager and accountant.